And when you join teams, you lessen the difficulty. It's just, that's what takes greatness, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you took it away. I can't do nothing about that.
No.
When Mike bit Holyfield ear, right? We can't unsee that he bit his ear. He bit his ear. We knew Mike was this before, but once he bit his ear, I got to count that. I got to count that in the legacy. I can't remove that out of the legacy because, you know, it's like me rapping and leaving rap, right? I can't take that out of the legacy. Mm-hmm. That's in there. So whatever you're gonna do, it got to be greater than that because that's what you did, right? You right. Joined teams.
I'm trying to understand what Mase is saying with this analogy with Mike Tyson. You cannot just disregard certain things that has happened in a person's career. Absolutely. The incident with Mike Tyson biting Evander Holyfield, if you was going to write the biography of Mike Tyson, you cannot leave moments like that out. I agree with Mase 1,000%. The problem is those moments shouldn't necessarily have to actually define the legacy and the career. You look at all the work that Mike Tyson put in over the years, all the accomplishments, good and bad and indifferent. You really going to sum up his career from the Evander Holyfield incident? Like, that's where it's like two things can actually be true. Yeah, you can include it in the legacy because it happened, but it really shouldn't necessarily define it all.
Join the team with two other niggas and got chips. I can't undo that.
But I don't understand what stats is he padding exactly. Because Mike ain't win no championship without Scottie Pippen. But then after Horace Grant left, they actually lost to Horace Grant and them niggas. And when he came back with Orlando. So what you go do? Get a better Horace Grant with Dennis Rodman. A better version of it. He don't win no championship without a great small forward and a great power forward. It's just, that's the way it is. No team is the same every year. It's no team is the same every year.
That's your man. I get it. It's your man.
It's not my,
I get it.
It's cool. I fuck with Bron, but it's just the facts too. We're not going to ignore those facts.
Bron is not better than Jordan. I don't know anybody watching the game that would really think that, like in their real mind, if they don't know either one of them and they just watch this highlight and this highlight and says,
but see, you're misinterpreting.
This is not just about highlights. Again, we talking about a guy in LeBron James who has played 23 years of basketball. Am I right or wrong? On the highest level, we've never seen someone play this long and have this much impact on the game in real time as we speak. As he talking smack right now, Mase, LeBron is in a playoff hunt as the one option with a 3-1 lead, about to go home. Highlights? Really? Bro, I'm not defining LeBron's legacy by some highlight or some play. Jordan either. Come on now, like, let's just, like, this is not a game. Let's be serious, Mase. You tripping, bro. You tripping.
In my take, you're misinterpreting my take. I said he's closing the gap, and it's a bunch of people that would say LeBron is way better than Jordan. Do I agree with? It's a lot of people.
Yeah, and there's something wrong with them. And there's something wrong.
They may say the same about you. They may say the same about you.
But the basketball gods would not agree with that.
Listen, he's not paying attention.
Listen,
you don't want to give Bron his credit. He's a Bron hater.
Let me tell you something. Even the people that used to say that Kareem and them and Wilt and them was better, after they saw Jordan, they even came to the senses. No. This is something different. This is something different. And look,
it was something different to them. They never seen nobody jumping through the gym other than like Dr. J. It wasn't, Michael Jordan was rare air for a reason. It was nothing like him. It still has not been nothing. When you look at the prototype, bro, Jordan is one of one, no doubt about it. I'm not talking about who's greater. He's one of one. You're not going to see that again. But I mean, you're gonna have people having the same conversation and having the same things to say about Kobe that didn't watch a lot of basketball before Kobe's time. You're gonna have people having the same thing about James. You're gonna have people having the same conversation that wasn't locked in there with the NBA about Wemby eventually. Like, that's just how the game go based upon how long people have been invested in the game and what was in the game. It wasn't a lot of athletic freak of natures like that back in the day. Like I said, guys that could jump out the gym like that, like Jordan was, bro. So of course it's different.
LeBron is...
That's not the case too. I got people who got Kareem number one, Mase. I know people who still...
See?
Damn, let me find out they got cut.
And keep that, Nick. And keep that.
It was an interesting take by Cameron and Mase. Another good debate. You got context versus narrative. You got my boy Cameron. He's bringing some balance. Jordan needed Pippen. Mase, he simplifies legacy into team hopping. Point blank period. LeBron James, he elevated his players into champions, not just joining talent. He maximized talent, like, system and leadership impact. Chris Bosh, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, pre-LeBron, post-LeBron success versus the success with LeBron. Them guys ain't done nothing or won nothing. So it amazes me, and I'm not trying to take away from those guys because they are superstars in their own right. But it's so funny how when we're talking about an argument about LeBron, they want to talk about all these superstars that LeBron ran to and played with. These guys wasn't winners. These guys were individually good. Chris Bosh was good in Toronto, but he didn't win anything. What did Kyrie Irving win before or after LeBron? Yeah, Dwayne Wade won his in 2006 with Shaquille O'Neal, who was really just coming off of a three-peat with the Lakers. What did D-Wade do since then? What has Kevin Love done since? Let's just be honest. Who drove winning versus who benefited from it? Legacy inflation versus reality. The media narratives versus basketball truth. Oversimplifying LeBron James' career hurts real analysis, if you ask me. Context really does matter in every championship. And I'm not going to lie, this whole Cam and Mase conversation is actually definitely a good one. Because for once, you got two people perspectives that actually matter. You got Mase saying LeBron had to team up to win, which I agree, but I disagree with the notion. Nobody was going to come to Cleveland. And the Cleveland Cavaliers wasn't going to beat Boston. He didn't demand a trade. He played out his contract. He did everything he was supposed to do, and he went to a better situation for him to win. I cannot knock LeBron for doing that. Y'all act like Michael Jordan won without Scottie Pippen or won without Phil Jackson. Let's get into the context, because when we talk about LeBron James, we don't talk about what he's actually did for players. We just say, oh, he teamed up. Let's really go there. Look at guys like Chris Bosh, before LeBron, stats, after LeBron champion. Then what happened after? Nothing. Same thing with Kevin Love. Again, same thing with Kyrie. And yeah, Kyrie is elite. But where's the championships without Bron? Kyrie thought he could get it done without Bron. He stuck his chest out going to Boston. You see how that worked? We love calling these dudes superstars, bro, respectfully, but what have they actually done without LeBron James? Because LeBron James didn't just join talent, he turned it into winning. And that's a different level. That's system, that's leadership. And I think Mase need to put context behind his argument. That's understanding how to elevate everybody around you. And Michael, he elevated guys too. I'm not trying to say Michael didn't make teammates better. I just think that what Cam was really getting at, because this idea that LeBron just needed help. Everybody needs help in this game of basketball. That's just how basketball works. But not everybody turns that help into championships. That's the difference. That's where James separated himself from most. So when we having these conversations, we got to stop trying to, simplify it. Because once you remove context, you ain't analyzing shit anymore. You just doing a lot of talking. Seven Mitchell here. This is Lakers Land. Shout out to Mason Cam for another good debate. Y'all let me know what y'all think. MJ or LeBron? I really didn't want to go there, but now it's your turn. In the comment section, y'all let me know. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.